Wonder Woman issue number 20. That's right, folks. Watch out, because Tom King is writing Batman again. Hold on. Things are going to get weird. Maybe he's good at writing Batman when it's not like an ongoing Batman. I like this Bruce. I think this is a really well-handled character in this issue. I guess this is the new arc. Like, we're taking a break from the bigger story of what happened with those people at the end of issue 19. We'll come back to that later, but we got like a mini arc, which is stuff going on in Olympus, and Batman's here to help, which is kind of interesting. I believe this whole book is done in 9-panel grid. So, classic Tom King just being like, hey, let's just do it like that. Kind of easy, but whatever. An interesting issue. I didn't think this was going to be a whole arc within the run, but whatever. It's something. So the book opens up and Diana is talking to her mother through a goat because her mother is living on Olympus. And the goat's just somebody that's like, she's able to conjure through. Anyways, Hippolyta's explaining that she woke up this morning and she had someone in her bed and she went to a party last night, had a few too many drinks, and suddenly she woke up and Ares was in her bed and now he's dead and there's a knife in him and it's my knife, the knife that I kept for a very long time. It looks like I killed him, but I don't remember how that happened or what's going on, so I kind of need help to solve this problem. Hey, okay. Weird. That's a fun way to start this arc. I mean, Ares has been notably absent from this run so far, so when he's finally introduced, he's dead. That's something. I like it. So Diana needs to investigate what happened to Ares, and she calls her favorite detective to do it. Batman. So Batman's going to come with her. They're going to go to Olympus. They get in the Batmobile. They're just going to drive to Olympus. He's like, how do you get there? It's like, well, just keep trusting in me. And they just keep driving and driving till the Batmobile just like winds up in Olympus. And he's like, is that always here? It's like, yeah, kind of. And some guy's yelling at them like, you can't come in here like this. We require a sacrifice. And Diana's like, shut up. I'm just going to beat you in the head. I'm going in to talk to him. Who are they talking to? Zeus. And Zeus is confused as to why she brought Batman. Like, what is Batman going to do about this situation? It's just a guy. We're gods. What is he going to do? We're all liars. Like, your mom is clearly guilty. And, you know, who knows what's going to happen from that. But Bruce lays out the ultimatum because just Diana's getting the runaround by the biggest dick in the world. You really have to admire Tom King for being like, these aren't the new gods. They're lamer and more annoying, and they're a bunch of pricks. And Diana's even going to say that later in the book, like, these people suck. So Batman lays down the plan. Give us 24 hours to investigate this case, figure out what happened, and if something happened that we can't figure out what it is, you can sacrifice me in your honor. And Diana's like, what are you talking about? He's like, okay, well, that's interesting. Why don't you guys get to work then? So they have 24 hours. They get back in the Batmobile to figure it out. They head to talk to Hippolyta, and she's like, why did you just bring this guy? What's he gonna do? He doesn't even understand our culture. But Bruce is a quick study, and he learns right away that an Amazon isn't going to act out of vengeance or hate. The things she does are passion. So maybe you saw a premonition for something that might happen to Diana that involved Ares, so you preemptively tried to do something about it. And she's like, oh, I dream of Ares every night. I dream of his death. But I think you know I didn't kill him because of that. So now they have to go to the person who hosted the party. So they had to Dionysus, is that his name? I'm not big in the Greek gods. It's not my thing. But there's a big, fat, balding man in a tub, and he's eating wine, and he's just like, he's the god of pleasure. I know that. So he's like, oh, come in. Would you like some wine? It's utterly delectable. Please have some of it. And he starts pouring a glass for them, and Batman asks, like, who left of Ares? He's like, well, it wasn't Hippolyta. It was somebody else. And Diana's like, can you just tell us? And we could get out of here? He's like, oh, please. The god of pleasure is also the god of discretion. And Diana's like, well, let's get some real answers. And she bangs a wine bottle over his head the first time he's like felt pain or whatever. And she's like, well, now you're in pain. I can make a stop if you give us the answers we want. He's like, what? This sucks. What'd you do to me? It was Aphrodite. Like, Aphrodite's the one that he went home with. So then Diana kicks him in the head and knocks him out. And Bruce later goes, should we talk about what just happened? And Diana goes, no, I don't care for these people. They're annoying. I don't care for them. And he's like, but you care for everyone. Like, yeah, kind of. But their petty squabbling has been around my whole life, and it's stupid. And that people suffer, and they beg for their help, and they do nothing about it. So I don't care for these people. They are annoying and lame, and I hate them. Let's go talk to Aphrodite. We're going to go see Aphrodite, a pretty lady who instantly sees Batman's like, hey, that's a specimen. I would like to, take the mask off that thing and figure out what's going on. Diana keeps bringing up her husband, which is Hephaestus? Hephaestus? I don't know. It's the god of fire. And he's working in the mines or something, and she's out partying and gallivanting around of Ares, and all the while she's trying to lock lips of Bruce Wayne, and she's like, this is a sexy guy. You know you're special when Aphrodite takes off your mask, and you're like, that is a delectable fruit I'd like to take a bite out of. Nice. And she's like, anytime you want it, the answer's yes. And Diana's like, okay. So they leave Aphrodite. Diana starts coming off a plan. Maybe Hephaestus understood that Aphrodite was having an affair, so it was like a kill of passion, and then like blames it on my mother. And as Diana's saying this, Bruce keeps looking back to where Aphrodite was. And she's like, is there a problem? No. Can we continue on? He's like, what? And she's like, are you kidding me? Are all men like this? It's just Aphrodite. And then suddenly out of nowhere, Bruce is struck by Zeus's lightning bolt, nearly killing him. And then Diana goes to accost Zeus about it. It's like, yeah, someone stole it. Like, we're looking into it. He's like, yeah, he almost died. It's like, yeah, mortals die all the time. Like, that's what makes him so special. It's fine. Like I said, we're looking into it, Diana. Don't forget, you still have 12 hours left. You have to find it, or I have a sacrifice. And then we get what I think is really interesting. It's probably my favorite part of this book. And if this is all we get from the book, I think it works. Diana's kind of nursing Bruce back to health. Earlier in the book, she asked him about his stance on religion, and he kind of lays it down that he never grew up religious. Where he found God wasn't in like the alley and all that, because it's where his parents died, and he realized if there was a God, why would a God let that happen to an innocent child? But that's what made him learn there's nothing above us in the sky. But then he met Diana, and you were there, and you were kind, and you were like my mom and dad. You were this really compassionate and good person. And after I met you, I looked up to the sky and I started to pray. And I prayed. And I think that works really well. I think that is classic Bruce Wayne stuff of him meeting this really elegant and gentle being who is full of compassion and love, and him being, that's the God I look for. That works for me. That is what this book is saying. I'm fine with that. That works so well for him. Might not be for everyone, but I like it. I think it works. So the final page of the book is Diana like at a prayer thing with a lot of candles lit. She's like, Hera and Zeus, all the gods of the Hellene, hear me now. Whoever hurt my mother, whoever hurt my friend, I'm going to find you and I'm going to wreak havoc on you. I'm going to do something against the gods. And I thought it was going to be a one and done. I don't really look up solicitations. So this is an arc now. This is part 1 of the murder on Mount Olympus. All right. I guess we're going somewhere else too. Let's see what you got. Maybe it's something fun. I don't know. But Gwilym March does the artwork for this arc, I'm going to guess. So it's fun. It's 9-panel grids. But people like that. So, Wonder Woman issue number 20. I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.